One of the things that's important to us when we live somewhere is that we have the ethnic foods, and especially those that we're used to, but many more. To this end, we found a place near Mesa in Phoenix Metro where they do have a lot of ethnic food. We went to the Eastern European store and restaurant, so here's what we got. So I'm from Bulgaria, so I was particularly excited about the Eastern European store. These are all things that I grew up with, and some more so than others. Like, for example, this cheese right here, the Bulgarian Feta cheese, simply the best cheese in the world. Everyone knows it. And there's also something else I'm excited about, which is Eastern European beer. And in particular, lagers are really, really good in Europe. And I think Czech beer is the best beer of all. So I got 3 kinds. One of them is from the Czech Republic, 2 are Ukrainian, and they're mostly just lagers, because I always like the way they do lager in Europe and not really around here. Besides that, we got the Russian style herring. Nice one, lots and lots of herring. And this thing here, they call it Salatka, which really just means salad, but it's something else, it's pickled. In Bulgaria we call that trushia. It means pickled salad, really. We have the Polish sausage, kielbasa, nice one, looks pretty good. And we have, very important, Milka chocolate. Because, yeah, nothing beats chocolate from the Alps. And I also like this one, Bounty. I grew up eating it. It's like Almond Joy, but I like this one a little more. It's, I think, by Milka. I don't know if it's maybe by Mars. This one is the most classic thing you eat in Eastern Europe. It's sunflower seed. We grew up eating this and trashing everything because schools had to ban this stuff because you spit out the peel. It was like an infestation. And that is really important. It has many, many names. This one they just simply called a roasted pepper appetizer. But what you do is in the summer, when you get all your harvest, your tomatoes, your peppers, your onions, all that stuff, you roast them in a big pot and then you grind them and then you put them in cans and you have it for the whole winter. So that stuff sells here, I guess they import it. And this one is Eastern European because we just really like cherry flavor. And air is kind of dry in Arizona, so I want this for my throat. It's kind of like a cough drop, but cherry flavored. So that's all the stuff that's packaged, and we got also freshly made food, which is also very nice. And this is the first part to be excited about because we're going to eat it right now. That's a whole big thing of pelmeni, which is a dumpling, a Russian or maybe Ukrainian, I'm not sure the origin, but it's from there. Here we have pierogi, that I think is Polish, and a kielbasa, a lot of these little garnishes that are more so Polish style, and 2 salads that are sort of Eastern European style, not quite, but close.
The best part, I think, are the sauces, because you typically use like a sour cream, but I think this is also a hot sauce, and you mix it together and use them with both the pierogis and the pelmeni, and they're both stuffed, right, with beef?
I think those are beef, yeah. I wanted beef pork mix, but they didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is pretty exciting right here. A whole Eastern European feast shaping up. I'm about to put the beer in the fridge right away. This one, Lviv, Ukraine. Let's see.
This was all from a restaurant called All About Pelmeni over... All About Pierogi, whatever. Okay, yes, All About Pierogi over in Mesa. So, should be really, really good. It was pretty full. A lot of people come through, so they're pretty popular.
All right, we eat like Eastern Europeans tonight, except no alcohol on the table yet.
Not yet, yeah.
It's just not cold enough. But we actually ate like Eastern Europeans earlier. We should have filmed it, but that was Balkan style. Mm-hmm. And now it's Northern Eastern European.
I'm so excited. What do we start with? So I got the pelmeni and the pierogis. You went with straight up pierogis.
For now I have pierogis and kielbasa.
All right, I gotta try one of these. It's like a tomato sauce, I think.
That's what I told them to do. No, I actually told him mushroom sauce. They got that sauce wrong.
It was so good.
Good?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I approve.
Alright, I can't wait any longer, no more time to film. Very nice.
What is it filled with?
I think it's potato and kraut. Or chive or something.
Nice.
It's good. This will be a good one. And the kielbasa. This tastes very familiar.
It's a really tough one, huh? Don't spill it all over
That's the
yourself.
thing. Alright, I'll do the Eastern European. Here's how to impress your wife when there's a jar that just won't open. You use a butter knife and you slide it under here until it pops, which it already did. You try not to gouge yourself. And then it opens much more easily.
Is it kind of like a kraut?
Yeah, it's like...
It looks like kraut.
It's basically a mixed salad, and then it's pickled. People do this in Eastern Europe traditionally because there normally wasn't fresh vegetables in the winter, so they wanted to have vegetables in the winter. They would pickle them and put them in jars. So we eat this all winter traditionally. Nowadays, of course, like everywhere else, you can get fresh veggies, but it used not to be the case before. And in Eastern Europe, we always like to have a lot of vegetables with our food, and we always mix everything up. Like you never have one thing or two things only. So we have a mixed salad here, coming out of a jar and pickled. So the northerners, they make it a little different than the south where I'm from, but it's more sweet than I'm used to. I'm used to more sour and more salty. Theirs are more mild in the north. They're still good. We recreated the Bulgarian breakfast so that we can show you what more southern style Eastern European food is. And this is pretty much breakfast food, yeah. With the toast and spread from the peppers and the tomatoes. Dried meat, very important. But probably the most classic thing is this feta cheese right here, which the best way to use is with olive oil.
Probably the only thing missing are tomatoes, but how is Bulgarian feta different from Greek feta? Because I feel like most people associate feta with Greece.
It's just that everyone in the area claims it's theirs. Because, yeah, the cheese is the same pretty much, and everyone in the Balkans makes it.